back to my channel. Today I am doing some of my favorite newborn products, but also regrets. I originally was going to do my regrets in another video, but I honestly don't have that many regrets, which I'm very happy about. I feel like I really did my research on things that I wanted to put on my registry, and I didn't go crazy putting things that I would regret buying, essentially, or getting. I also want to mention that I did do a newborn essentials video that's very similar. Didn't mention all of these things in that video, but some of these things might be repeats. So if you want to go watch that video before you watch this one or after, I'll have it linked down below and up on the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna throw in the regrets at the end of the video, but for now, let's just get right into the favorites. Also, I hope the lighting's okay, just because I decided to film with my ring light today. Natural lighting wasn't really working out. It's kind of a cloudy day, so hope that's okay with you guys. First thing I want to get into is a question that I get all the time, which is, yes baby, Penelope's hanging out right here, which is, do you still like your baby monitor? I love my baby monitor. It is probably one of my favorite things that I've received having to do with like a baby or Penelope, you know, that stuff. So I did talk about this in my baby shower haul. Motorola sent this to me and reached out to send this to me, and I think that's why so many people were curious as to if I still like it. You know, because when things are sent to you, I feel like some people can be disingenuous and not really tell you how they're feeling, which is never going to be the case with me. I will tell you how it is. But they did send this to me, and I absolutely love this camera, guys. I use it every single day for all her naps. I have not used it at night yet, but the battery life is amazing. One of the reasons I did not mention this in my newborn essentials is because you really don't need a camera in the beginning. You're kind of having the baby with you most of the time, especially if they're sleeping at night next to you in a bassinet. So I didn't mention it, but I love this camera. So a couple reasons why I love it. One is because it comes with an actual screen. So I know a lot of people love the Wi-Fi and you can pull it up on your phone and all that stuff. For me, I knew I did not want a camera with that only, with the option of only having it on your phone, because I'm always on my phone and I would just like to be able to go on my phone without having to worry about pulling up the camera. I'm a first-time mom. I'm nervous. I'm always watching the screen. My sister-in-law makes fun of me when she sees my Instagram post because she's like, wait until you have the second one. You're not even going to care. You're just going to have the sound on in the background. But for me, I love watching her. I also like to see when she's falling asleep, how long it takes her to fall asleep, if she's getting fussy, those kind of things. So it's just so nice to have the monitor on its own, but you can actually also pull it up on your phone. So I think it's just the best of both worlds. There's really nothing I don't like about this camera, to be honest. The camera itself is, yes, you like the camera too? The camera itself is super sleek and modern looking. I have it up on my wall. I might put in a clip, but you guys have seen it in my nursery tour video, and I'm sure in my vlogs. God bless you. God bless you. Sorry, I had to film this when Penelope was up. God bless you. Because I like to use her nursery as like the backdrop. But anyway, so yeah, I love how sleek it is. It was super easy to install. The app is super easy to use. You can do a couple different things on it that I noticed, like talk through it. If you're in another room and the baby wakes up, for instance, I'll be like, hold on Penelope, I'll be right there. I've only done it a couple times because I'm literally right here. But you can do that. The sound, the volume goes up really loud, so if I'm in the shower, I put it up pretty high, because when I'm in the shower, all I hear is like the water running, so I want to put it up a little higher. I can hear like every little movement basically she makes. It's super clear, and when it goes to nighttime mode, it isn't as clear obviously because it's black and white, but otherwise I think it's super clear. Just a great camera, and I think it's fairly reasonably priced for the quality that it is. It's about 120 bucks. I know that sounds high, but there's cameras out there that are like $400-500. So I think this is just an all-around amazing camera. One thing I didn't mention in the newborn essentials video was this Dreft, mainly because I don't think it's absolutely essential, but I love this stuff. This is actually the stain remover. Penelope has pooped through a lot of her white onesies, and this has gotten it out. I don't know how, but it's because it's plant-based and no dyes, hyperallergenic. I spray it on her clothes to remove the stain, obviously, and then I throw it in the wash, and they come out perfectly white again, or clean, like no stains actually stick to the clothes. So I love this stuff. I even use it on my carpets because I've had some problems with poop explosions. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Pooping out the side of her diaper. or even my dogs getting into different things and then having to clean the carpet, and this actually works too. So this is something that I think a lot of people don't talk about. I actually recommended it to one of my friends, Sam, who is gonna have a baby soon. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. The only reason I even found out about this was because my sister-in-law has 2 kids and she said you need this. So this is actually like a nose picker. I know people rave about the Nosefrida. I have it and I do like it. I did mention it in that newborn essentials video, but I think that I use this, well, I do. I use this so much more just because I think I'll use the Nosefrida more when she's sick, when I need to get like clumps of boogers out or a lot of snot. I know that sounds wonderful, but it may happen. This is just kind of to pick those little boogers that are on the surface and you can't get with your finger. It's not necessary to use a Nosefrida for that because it can kind of dry out their nostrils. So, yeah. Do you want to be on your tummy? I think you want to switch to your tummy. Lately, she's liking her tummy over her back, so let me switch her over. So this is totally a favorite of mine. It came in a pack of 2, and of course, one of my dogs ate the other one, but I use it every day pretty much. And also, you can clean their ears with it, so I'll like scrape the insides of her ears too if I have to. A couple things that I've mentioned before, but I just have to mention again because they are my favorites. What can I say? Hatch Baby sound machine. Love this thing. Super easy to use. You can control it from your phone. It's touch. I have one in the nursery and this one is for my bedroom because P sleeps in my bedroom right now. Probably for like another month or so. I don't want to let her out of my bedroom, but I know eventually I have to. So yeah, I have 2 because of that reason. Also, I think when she's out of my room, I still will probably play it because I really like how it sounds. Like, it makes so many different sounds. You can set it to different times a day if you want to be woken up with this. You can do that too. It's just a really good sound machine, and not to mention it's just so nice and small and sleek and aesthetically pleasing. Like, I just like how it looks. But yeah, super great sound machine. I love it. This I cannot say enough good things about. Like the Owlet Sock monitor, guys, I just can't. I can't say enough good things. It is so important to me because I am such a nervous wreck all the time. I don't have a baby monitor set up in the bedroom, obviously, because I go to bed with her, so it's not that big of a deal. But lately I've been pumping at night, and she'll fall asleep by that time because her dad will give her a bottle. Long story short, it's nice because I can literally pull up the app and watch her breathing and her heart rate in real time. It'll also say if she's wiggling, which is, you know, if she's moving around, it'll say it. So it's almost a way of me, like, it's a way of me monitoring her essentially, but I'm not actually watching her, but it's just still so comforting. It's more comforting than watching her, honestly, because I can honestly see her breathing, her heart rate, everything, and the app works amazing. I never have a problem with the app. I know a lot of people have issues with the actual monitor, the camera, I should say, but this sock, amazing. All right, these bibs I have to mention because they are the bibs that I've been using since she basically came home from the hospital. A little 5-pound baby wearing these bibs. It was literally a smock on her, but it was so cute, so funny. She is a drooly baby, a spitter upper, the whole 9. So if I didn't have this on her, basically I'd be changing her all the time. But I want to mention specifically the brand. This is Green Sprouts. I don't know what material this is, but it's very comfortable and nice for them to wear, but it's super like absorbent, or it just doesn't get them wet underneath. It's just a great little bib, Velcro in the back, easy to put on, 3 to 12 months, and you can get them in a pack of 10 for pretty inexpensive. So just thought I'd mention those. Her car seat cover, I love this thing, especially now with everything going on. I just have to be more careful with going out with her. So this makes me feel like it's like her version of wearing a mask. It covers her completely. It's a nice stretchy, thicker, I mean, not like super thick, but pretty, it's a great material, I think. Especially for not knowing really anything about this brand. I had mentioned this in my newborn essentials video, but you can get anything to cover your baby with. I just happen to really like this brand, this car seat cover. I think it's just really great and versatile. You can use it to nurse as a nursing cover. And the other day we got stuck in the rain, and she did get wet because it's not waterproof or anything. But I had to let this dry and I had to go back out with her. And so I put a blanket over her and it just was not the same. Like, this is just so nice to put over the car seat because it's stretchy and it clings onto it and it makes your life easier. You can even take a peek from the top because it's like smaller on the top, so you can like look in but also cover it. So I don't know. I love this. This is definitely one of my favorites. Because of with everything going on, I really want to keep her as covered as possible if I have to go out. But I think I would have liked it either way. It's just a really nice product to have. Okay, not too many more products to mention. Actually, I'm only going to mention a couple more things. So one thing I do want to mention is obviously, ooh, my shorts are showing. They're like sweat shorts and they're not really part of this outfit, but you know, I'm home. So one thing I want to mention is the Lovevery kind of company in general. I just love them. They're awesome. I have her play gym literally right here. You guys can hear that. So she is loving the gym. It just can grow with them, which I really like, and it's more educational than like them just staring at like a flashing kind of object that's not really doing much for them. So are you laughing at Mama because I'm talking? But anyway, so I also love their subscription. That's definitely one of my favorites. This is just, I just grabbed one of these things from one of the boxes that they have for, I think it was like the beginning, like 1 to 2 months or 1 to 3 months or something. But this is something that's really nice. Everything is just good quality. I put this on the floor while she's doing tummy time. She can look at the cards. You can flip them around. I take this with me if I go somewhere, so that way she has some kind of entertainment for her age. They're worth the price in my opinion, and they're just really good quality. You can keep them for your other kids. I just don't really have anything bad to say about them, honestly. So I should have said this before, but with the Dreft stain remover, I do want to mention my favorite dryer sheets for her. They are so good. They smell amazing. And they're pretty natural. I think they're almost like 100% natural or something. Like they're super, super natural. I'm going to leave them linked down below, and I'll put a picture right here just because they're at my mother-in-law's house because she's been doing the laundry for me since I don't have a washer dryer here and I don't want to go out into the world during all of this if I don't have to, and she is more than happy to do it for me. But I will leave them, like I said, a picture here linked down below. They're amazing. They smell super good. I got them in like a random subscription box, I think in like one of my bump boxes, and then I repurchased them because I love them so much. And now I'm going to try their detergent, but the detergent that I am using right now is Dreft as well. Smells super good. But those dryer sheets, guys, oh my god, they are so delicious. And one of the main things that I absolutely love, one of my favorites, is this Keekaroo Changing Mat. I'll just pull it off here because it's super easy to pull off. And it's not that heavy, but guys, I love this thing. I love the color, I love the aesthetic, I love how easy it is to clean. We do so many things on this changing mat. I get her ready for her bath on that thing. I do. I get you ready for your bath on that thing. I put lotion on her so it can get messy and it doesn't matter. She's had poop explosions, pee explosions, everything you can think of that would be a pain in the butt to clean up on like a regular cloth changing mat has happened on there, and easy peasy, wiped it up, like so easy. I can't even express to you guys how nice it is to have that thing. I love it. It is definitely like top 5 favorite baby things that I have. They do make a little bit of a cheaper one by Skip Hop that I think is super comparable, and if you guys want to check it out, I'll have it linked down below as well. But yeah, just really great to have something that's so easy to clean when you're constantly changing your baby that can have so many accidents. One thing I do want to mention is a couple people said that they heard it stains their dresser. I just don't know how that can be. It has not stained my white dresser, so I don't know how I can stain any other dressers. Maybe the colorful ones, because I know they have ones that are like blue and maybe pink, but this one's beige, and honestly it hasn't done no damage to my dresser. It's also very soft and squishy, so it's safe for her. It won't damage any furniture, so I don't know. I don't see how that could happen. Love that thing. That thing has been amazing, and not to mention I think it'll last us for a while. Like, she's been using it since she was a little 5-pound baby till now, until she's probably a toddler, or until she's out of diapers, I want to say. So yeah. And the last things that I'm going to go over really quickly, because I've mentioned these a ton and I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing about them. She loves her Lovevery Play Gym, but she also loves her bouncer. So those 2 things I talk about all the time. But the bouncer, guys, is so legit. Like, I take that thing in the shower with me, like in the bathroom obviously while I shower. She's hanging in it right now. She would take naps in it sometimes. She loves it. When we eat, like me and my husband are eating, I can put her there and she's content for a little while. I think it's just very comfortable for her, and she likes to be sitting up a little bit. So just love that thing. Love that thing. That might even be a little bit more like closer to like 3 months up, because in the beginning she really wasn't that much of a fan. But my baby was also born like very small, so I think that's why she didn't really appreciate it. She was just so tiny. I think she was like, what is this? But yeah, so she loves that thing, which makes me love that thing. And the last thing I'm gonna mention for favorites, for these newborn favorites, this video is so long already. Oh, I try to make these short and they're so long. Is my stroller system. I love my Uppa Baby stroller system. I have no complaints about it, except that it is a little bit heavier than I would like. I wish it was just like a lighter stroller, but it's still really great if I'm being really picky. Just because it's like an over $1,000 stroller, so I was just, you know, if I had to be really picky, I would say I wish the base part was just a little bit lighter, because when I'm by myself, it can be a little bit heavy, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I love it because I can put my car seat in there. I can switch out the bassinet. I can put in the actual like toddler seat or rumble. It's called a rumble seat. And you can put it any which way, very easy to maneuver. I keep it in my car, and it's just been great. I have no complaints besides it being just a little bit heavier than I would like. So I just wanted to talk about it quickly because I did not mention that too much in my newborn essentials video, except that obviously you need a stroller. But as far as the brand of stroller that I have, I love my Uppa Baby Vista. And I have the Vista, not the Cruise. The Vista is for 2 babies, not for 1. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna get into some of the flops for me, my dislikes, things that didn't work, things that I just wasn't really into. Okay, first thing here is a bottle warmer. So I personally only use this a couple times, and then honestly, I just started warming her milk with warm water. Like, I just put it in a cup and let the warm water run on it, and that worked fine for me. The only reason I didn't use this over that is because this is just something else I have to take out. It's something bulkier that it's on my kitchen counter, which I have zero space for. I think that if I had a bigger kitchen and like storage where I can easily pull this out, put it on the counter and put the bottle in, great idea. But for me, it's not a great idea because it's just inconvenient, honestly, when I can just warm her bottle in a couple minutes in some hot water. The sink that I have here, or the water I should say, the water gets super hot, like dangerously hot. I don't even know how that's like legal, but it's very easy for me to warm a bottle because I just put some hot water in a cup, like a mug, throw in the bottle or the milk for a couple minutes, and it's warm. It's defrosted, it's warm, it's fine. So for me, this didn't work because of that, not because it's a bad bottle warmer, not because I don't think people should get bottle warmers, but again, I feel like these things are just more personal to me, and just, you know, I just didn't really use it much, to be honest. So this thing I bought because I thought I was going to use my pack and play more than I did, honestly. I used it just to kind of store things throughout the living room, or things that were going to be thrown throughout the living room, like her boppy and all this stuff that I've talked about this a couple times. But basically I put this on the side, and it's such a cute idea because it holds diapers and it's clear and it's clean and sleek, but I honestly just never used it. If I had to change her diaper, I would just change her diaper here because I live in a small apartment and it's really not that serious. So this just didn't really come to use, so that's kind of why I regret it, or it's just not really, you know, it's a fail for me. But I still think it's a cute idea. You can actually put this right on the side of your crib if you'd like, but just didn't really use it that much, honestly. This is the Breast Friend pillow. My husband was super sweet and actually bought this for me in the hospital because I had the boppy, and one of the lactation people there said that this was better, so he bought it for me. But honestly, I just liked my boppy. I got comfortable with it, and this is kind of not annoying because it's very nice and supportive, but the fact that I had to like put this around me, go like this, clip it in, it was just like too much when I could just put the boppy here and then put the kid on me or the baby on me. So that's why I didn't really use it. Do I think it's a bad pillow? No. I just, again, like, these fails aren't really like things that I'm like, God, I regret it so bad. It's just kind of just didn't work for me. So this is an option out there if you guys are interested and need a breastfeeding pillow. I personally just liked my boppy. And the last thing that I want to mention as far as regrets or, you know, fails, things that didn't work for us, for me, for you, was a swing. I just didn't really get into the whole swing thing. My sister-in-law lent me hers because I never bought one, just because I heard a lot of people say they either loved it or hated it, like their baby either loved it or hated it. And I had so many other things for her, I just didn't want like another thing. So my sister-in-law lent me hers, and honestly, I put her in it a couple times. She wasn't really feeling it, and it just sat in the corner of my living room collecting dust until I gave it back to her. So for me, the swing didn't work. Again, I had other things to keep her occupied, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but just kind of was a dud for us. So yeah guys, that's gonna complete today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little favorites and flops. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you like these kind of videos, and I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!